Good morning, YouTube. Jus4SweetZ here. This morning I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make a hole-in-one breakfast. If you need a quick bite and you want your carbs and your protein and you don't want to time your eggs with your toast, why not do it all in one? So I have a piece of whole wheat bread here, and what I'm going to do is I just have a biscuit cutter, or if you have a cookie cutter that's round, whatever works for you. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn our pan on, and I'm going to put it on like a medium-high heat to get it going. We're going to go ahead and cut a circle in the middle of the bread. Okay, so there is where our egg is going to go. Now it gives you just a little bit of carbs, so it's a low-carb breakfast, and we're going to put our egg in the center of it. Now, here's your little round of bread. Do not throw this away. You don't want to waste any food. Food is precious, as you've heard in the past. So I actually made one earlier, and I have that one here. And save these. Put them in a baggie that's, sealed tight, or a container. You can use these and make croutons out of them, or you can make little individual tea sandwiches, or make little sandwiches for your kids' lunches. Just a quick bite, put some peanut butter and jelly in the middle of it, and you have a snack. So don't throw those away. Do not discard them. Okay, so we're going to add some butter into the pan. We do no need to toast it. No need to toast the bread. We're going to do the toasting and frying the egg all in one. And this just makes a delicious, quick, low-carb, yummy breakfast. So the pan's hot, the butter's sizzling. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stick that piece of bread in the butter. Now feel free to use a non-stick butter grease if you want to watch the fat the fat content with all that butter. Go ahead and crack your egg in the center of this. And we're just going to let that, bubble up in the center. Let the bread toast a little bit. Have your spatula ready. One thing I am going to do is I usually like to have egg sandwiches for breakfast. And so you could, once you flip this, you could even put like a slice of ham, a couple pieces of bacon, and make a breakfast all in one. I'm going to slice a couple pieces of my jalapeno jack cheese. As you can tell with most of my videos, I love spicy. So you feel free to use any kind of cheese you want. You can use a sharp cheddar, you can use a medium cheddar, use a Colby Jack, use Swiss, whatever you prefer. You don't want cheese, you don't have to use cheese. I'm just trying to make it so that this fills me for a couple of hours, because I try to eat every couple hours and just eat little things at a time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to check. You don't want it to overcook. You don't want it to burn. So we're going to check it. Not quite there yet. The egg's still kind of falling through. You want it to be able to set up in the center. If need be, you can turn the heat down a little bit. But we want that to cook a little bit. Now another thing that's really good on this is, of course, Linda's Pantry, her habanero mango jelly. Once I flip this over, what I did with mine is I spread a thin layer of jelly over the top of it, and then I put my cheese on top. I'm not going to do that right now because I already had some jelly, but it's a good thing to put on top. Another thing that you can serve over the top of it, if you really want to, is get a package of, let me see if I have any. It's pre-made hollandaise sauce. I think I have it in my pantry, but you could make a couple of these for, a guest or just for breakfast in the morning. Make the pre-made hollandaise sauce and just, pour it over the top. That would be really good on it too. Make like a little bit of an Eggs Benedict hole-in-one. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip this, and you can see that it's nice and toasted. Your bread is crunchy on the sides, it's toasted, your egg is cooked in the middle. Now this would be the point where I would take the habanero mango jelly, or even if you just want to put any kind of jelly on it, gives it kind of a sweet and spicy, salty flavor. I would put that on right now, just a thin layer. You don't want to pop your egg because your egg is still kind of soft. Put that over the top, and then I'm going to put a couple slices of my jalapeno jack cheese. And like I said, substitute it with any cheese you like. It does not have to be jalapeno jack. And here's where I want it to toast, but I also want that egg to cook a little bit in the middle. I like a runny yolk, but I do not like a runny white. So if you like a runny white, leave it uncovered, let it cook for a couple minutes, and put it on the plate. I prefer to have my white cooked. So I stick just a lid over the top of the pan. helps the cheese to melt quicker and more evenly. And here comes my allergies again, I'm sorry. And it also helps the white and the egg to cook a little bit more. So, and even if my yolk is cooked a little bit, you know, that's fine too. I do prefer to have it a little bit on the runny side. But this just helps get it going and, you know, get the cheese melting and everything. So this would be a great Mother's Day breakfast if you just want to make something quick for mom and take her breakfast in bed, you know, whip up a couple of these hole-in-one breakfasts, put some bacon on it or put the jelly on it if mom's not a meat eater. Put some fresh fruit on the side, a glass of OJ, maybe even a mimosa. Make her a nice breakfast in bed, you know, put a rose on the tray, and I bet you'll be her BFF for a very long time. Moms love it when they get spoiled. Trust me, they don't get spoiled enough. So I'm a mom with four daughters, and they do tip. My one daughter is going to take really great care of me this Mother's Day. She's taking care of her sister and her aunt and her mom, and she's going to make us breakfast, and I don't know what she has in store for us. Her dad is a chef, so whatever, you know, she learns, she usually learns from him. She's over at his house a lot, so she will probably make us a great breakfast, and then she also got her nail license, so she's going to give each one of us a nice pedicure. Let me tell you, I am so looking forward to that day. All right, so back to the food. The cheese is melted. Everything's cooked. You can see how evenly that cheese is melted. Everything looks nice and toasty. Take that off, and I'm just going to put it on my plate. If my mom was here, I would make her breakfast. She's got my sister. I'm sure my sister will do it for her, but I would make my mom breakfast, and probably for her, I would probably put some Canadian bacon and some hollandaise sauce over the top of this to dress it up a little bit more, and some fresh fruit and a glass of orange juice and a cup of coffee because we can't go without our coffee. So let's cut this open. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now remember, feel free to put hot sauce or jelly on this if you want. I'm going to cut mine into triangles. You can see that juice from the yolk coming out. I would probably cook mine just a tad bit longer with the lid on because there's a little bit of white in there, but this is actually perfect for most people. You know, you could serve it open face like that. I'm actually going to cut mine into diagonal. These allergies, I'm so sorry. You have to hear me sniffle all the time. And it's always just in the morning, which is when I do most of my cooking. So there we go. There is our hole-in-one Mother's Day brunch item. And doesn't it look delicious? I can tell you I've already eaten one, and it was really, really super good. Don't forget about Linda's Pantry habanero mango jelly, or any of her other jellies. Every single one of them is delicious. So, you know, put that on the side and serve mommy a nice breakfast in bed, or your wife, you know, and she will adore you forever. So, anyway, this is Just for Sweets. Hope I gave you a good demonstration of something that you can do for your special mom, friend, mother, grandmother, daughter for Mother's Day. And I look forward to doing some more videos. If you like the video, please push the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day and an even better weekend.